So you know I got to lean in.
What's up, everybody? It is me again, and it is time to lean in, bitch. We're here for another lunch and lean. It is Friday. We have our weekly lunch and leans hosted by Chase. I got it right. Oh, I got it right. The side. And so, it's if we have something like this, obviously we have to break some news and break some tea. And so, when tea comes across my table or across this platform, we try our best to get it out to you guys because why not? Who wants to leave hot tea on your damn shoulders? It's hot. But Chase, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited. I am coming into this blind, just like the viewers. What's the
Yeah,
team? What's the team? What's the team?
I did not tell Chase. I didn't
I
tell
don't want to
anybody.
know. I want to know. Like, I
Yeah,
want to find out
I'm
what
gonna
we
tell
find
you.
out.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you a quick build up. Okay, I know y'all probably like, oh, I'm gonna get you when you find out the tea, you'll understand why the build up is important. Okay, so this is regarding the Real Housewives of Potomac. In the past, I don't think there's ever been any tea from Potomac at this point, Atlanta, that I have not revealed that has not been true. So hopefully you believe us. If not, but of course, this is all alleged. So let me go ahead and put the banner up there because I ain't got time for y'all trying to come up here and me or anybody on this platform. All right, so we have the Real Housewives of Potomac star, Miss Mia Thornton. Okay, Miss Mia Thornton has been on the show for 3 seasons now, right? This two seasons plus the one she just filmed, right? Is that three? How many is
That
that?
would be three,
So yeah, this would be her
six,
third
and
season,
seven. So this is eight, right?
right? Correct. Since she came on the season, she's had, I would say, a mild fan base because people like her, people don't like her. She's
Oh,
not
okay.
hated, but yeah, I know. I feel like you probably kind of like you kind of like
Yeah,
this.
that's how I am. Like, I don't
Yeah,
mind her
like
like people
I
do.
didn't like her initially, but I've grown to like her. I met her in person. She's a very sweet person, very fun too. So never take it away. But since she's been on the show, she's had storylines. Her mom has been a storyline. Last season, she was, really at it with against Wendy. But bigger, more importantly, she had her best friend on the show, Jacqueline. Right? Jacqueline was allegedly sleeping with her and her husband and stuff like that, having relationships. It was all denied, even though we still felt like there was some, untruth to it. They fell out, they got back to being friends and things like that. So they all good, right? Then after that, we came to find more about her situation with the finances, right? Where her husband's brother allegedly stole all this money and things like that. So basically she went from saying she was making like what 400,000 dollars a year to now she's kind of like ain't got a lot of money, right? So here we are today, and this last week, I don't know if you guys caught this tweet, but somebody over here caught it, and that's not what triggered this tea, but seeing this tweet and giving y'all this tea, it all makes sense, right? So just last week,
Oh yes.
this tweet came about, and I believe it's been deleted since. I couldn't find it today, but I went back to where I saw it, which was in my group text.
I wonder who did that.
I don't want to say, but I'm
It
just
was
gonna.
me.
Okay. All right. So in the tweet, it says being married to a man who is bipolar is a whole other level of perseverance. And she's basically calling her husband bipolar and things like that. Now we know that he is of age. He was 69 when he came on the show, and she didn't even know her age, so she was like
30 something.
30 something, right? But basically, the tea is these two, specifically Mia and what's his name? His name is
G.
G, but what Gordon? Gordon's his
Gordon.
name.
G. Gordon.
They are headed for divorce. Not just I'm hollering at this screen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not laughing at divorce. I'm laughing at this.
I know that's right, Mia. Get it.
All right,
Get
but they're headed
out.
for divorce. But hold on. This is all alleged. Allegedly, they're headed for divorce. And the reason for that being is that Mia allegedly cheated on him. And right now, in the current state, as in like current days, obviously season 8 or season 9 has wrapped, right? But basically, Gordon is apparently going around, allegedly going around to everybody on the cast, to production, trying to drag her through the mud. And so that's what triggered the bipolar text. I mean, the bipolar tweet just a week ago. That tweet was just sent last Saturday, I believe, right? Is that when you sent it?
I don't know. I know it. I caught it and I just sent it because I was like,
But you screenshotted that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then it was Saturday because I went. Okay. It was last Saturday. Was when it was sent. So yeah, the alleged tea is that Gordon and Mia are headed for divorce. No. Mia allegedly cheated on him, and now he is going on a rampage. He is going to production. He's going to all the cast members. He is trying to drag her through the mud and get some type of. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but that's what's going to happen. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to get this on this season because the season wrapped in July. And this, I don't know when all this is supposed to happen, but obviously more recently is when, he's going around to production and stuff like that. So what we'll probably see, we'll see this at the reunion. This will probably come up at the reunion, but I don't see them resuming filming for this. And, we've seen them resume filming for Drew when she had her situation. We've seen the situation with Kyle. They started refilming a little bit after the whole her and Mauricio thing. This will be good, but then again, I don't know. Because anyway, what's your thoughts? I know you over there like thinking, what's your thoughts, Chase? I'm going to go ahead. I'm talking too much. Thoughts?
First of all, no. When G and Mia came on the scene, whether you like Mia or not, whether you like G or not, I feel like the consensus was season 6 that we liked them together. They were a fun couple. They came to kick it up a notch. Jiminy Crickets, they were giving it to the people. And now, listen, I knew she was going to want that old time. Let me not say that. I knew she was going to want that. I just knew. Listen, this is what I'll say. Oh my God, no.
I'm just putting that some things they've gone through on the show. They have.
I'm hurt, and at first I was rooting her on because he broke, and she was saying that he's broken bipolar, and so like I was like, well, go ahead and girl, get your divorce. But if you're going to cheat on him, then come on, dog. I'm not obviously a fan of that. What I will say is, pick up the camera. Give us this. We don't. Real Housewives of Potomac last season, maybe the last 2 have been lackluster in my opinion, and I just feel like anything that's going to return these shows back to their former glory, pick up the camera. Hashtag pick up the camera. Pick up the camera. I want to see it. I know G gonna air her ass out, and I want to see every bit of it.
Let me make a little banner. Pick up the camera.
Hashtag pick up the camera. Why would you not follow that?
Pick up the camera.
Andy probably don't want to see it because Andy was like, they were like, well, hopefully Jacqueline and Mia can make up. He was like, yeah, but off camera. And he said it like in the reunion, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't here for it. And so, yeah. Maybe because it's Mia, but I think it's going to be highly entertaining because G is going to air her out.
No, I agree. If he's doing what they're saying he's doing, it seemed like he wants it to be filmed so he can really, like you said, air her out, air whatever's out. Because I mean, Mia has always, she's some things about her just seem a little, you just don't know. She's kept things for mystery. She was very open with her about her mom, even though I hated that storyline because I felt like she really exploited her mom and her addiction and things like that, her condition. But I just feel like she's in trouble because Jacqueline had a lot of tea and was trying to maybe expose her last year. And I think it's many people that can expose Mia. I think she's been very smoke and mirrors for a long time. And G may be older, but he clearly has a mind. I don't think he's bipolar. I think she's just trying to make it. Now she's trying to create that narrative because anything he says, she's gonna be like, he's crazy, he's bipolar. Yeah. He has all. She's gonna try to do anything, but I think that she should be worried, to be honest. And I'm not saying I want that, but if she did cheat and that man is on some get back type stuff, Lord have mercy, pray for her.
My thing is, she's very much a fake it till you make it kind of girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. People do it. You fake it till you make it. But once you make it, you have to stop faking it. And depending upon who you stepped on to make it, they're going to make sure once you do, you can no longer fake it. So I think that I wouldn't be surprised to see G and Jacqueline end up getting married the way he get back. He's messy. So
Yeah. And
let the
I will
games begin. Pick up the camera. I want to see it.
with my hashtag pick up that job, pick up the camera. I'll say another thing too is that, you know, every relationship has its trials and tribulations and things like that. Like there is always going to be a test in any relationship. If you've been in one, you ain't been in one, don't matter. It's always going to be a point where you're tested, and some make it out and some don't. But in situations like this, I just think back to has me ever been a person that has she ever been a person that has waved her marriage in others' faces? I'm trying to think. I feel like I can't think of specific examples, but I don't feel like she's been like, I have a husband and you don't to anybody. I don't think, right?
Well, just about everybody's married, and the only girls that she could really do that to are on her. She's on their team.
True.
So I don't think
That's
that she's done that
yeah.
per se. I know she's definitely flaunted her lifestyle and her wealth
Well, yeah, definitely.
in
Well,
front of other
that
girls.
came crumbling down really fast.
Yeah, and that's come tumbling down. And her wealth was partly in due to her husband. So
Yeah. Well, listen, I wish her the best. I don't wish it upon anybody. Divorce, breakups, all that those things are very difficult and hard. But if this all is true, which my sources are very credible. I just don't report anything. I just hope that things don't get as ugly as it could be, because I mean he's way up here in age and she's way down there, and most times you know what the end goal for those type of relationships are. But in this one, if she indeed did cheat, I don't know if things gonna be looking good for her. I'll just say that. So
who did she cheat with? I need was it, who was
I
it
don't have
with?
all that.
Give me
I don't have all,
more.
I don't have all that. Maybe some more details and tea will come across my table, but that's all I got right now. That's all I got.
How
Maybe
could you?
maybe it was a Wendy. No, that wouldn't be cheating. He was cheating.
Oh, oh, I don't think about that.
Oh,
Listen, it begs the question. He's older, she's younger. He obviously was a little freaky deaky because he was gonna put it down on that Karen.
yeah.
In season 6. Oh, he was looking at tongue at her. Oh, oh.
Oh,
Do you think they may have had an open agreement, or and she
well, that's
crossed the
the
line?
thing.
I've been
They
watching the
always
past.
present themselves as having an open type of situation. So at this point, when I first heard that she cheated, I'm like, well, was it really open, or did they just play together when it was time to play? Because that could be true. A lot of
I've been
couples,
watching the past, and anything is possible, man.
relationships these days, I can't get a finger on. They all so different. I don't know what's going on.
How can she do that to him at his lowest? He bipolar allegedly. He broke allegedly. He ain't got no brother allegedly. And now you bouncing around to the next D boy. Like, what is going on? Mia, you got
They
some
gonna wear her
explaining to
out
do.
though. She was already called a homewrecker in the past. Don't forget. Remember?
Because how did she get him?
That's how she got him. So I mean, we just talked about that last season. How she owned up to being a homewrecker and how she got him. She was proud of it. So I mean, did he really know what he had? Did he? I'm just saying.
He should have known once that check dried up, she was gonna dry up.
Yeah, but they got kids and stuff, and that's always difficult. That's one is they have like baby kids. They're not even like, they're not even like old enough.
And now Grandpapa got to go through this.
You have any final thoughts before we lean out?
I'm gonna need some time, and I hope that your stuff be right, man. But I just really hope that there's some light at the end of this tunnel, and everything gets resolved peacefully for those young children. G is up in age; he can't be taking all that stress. And Mia, get it together, girl. I be rooting for you, but golly, man, get it together, dog.
And like I said, this is something that may not play out in the upcoming season.
Need to.
It need to, but in this phase, they doing confessionals. They starting to do all that stuff. They could pick up filming. I don't know, but as of right now, this is not something we'll see in the current season. Maybe at the reunion, maybe later. But you have, like I said, that tweet was just last week. and the tea came today. So between the tweet and the tea, there seems to be some accuracy. It would align very well with this tweet. So yeah.
You know, I know this isn't the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it is the same production company. Of course, the same executives. You guys will not be able to beat these allegations if you don't pick up the cameras. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
the job. Everybody got to go to work. Let's go to
That's
work.
true.
Give us a season.
We're getting the tea.
We're gonna get it. You think the season's gonna be good from what you've heard?
You know, everybody is kind of like advertising that it is. You know, like in terms of like all the interviews are saying like it's gonna be a very hard but difficult season, and you know I'm hearing so much. I don't know, and then seeing the tweet about them saying that they're very pleased with Married to Medicine and Potomac. My concern is that Eric is a part of this. I'm not saying I have any ill intent on Eric, but looking at what he did last season in Potomac, and then looking at this current season of Atlanta, I don't know. I don't see there being much of a difference for Potomac this season. You know what I'm saying? Like the work is not really that great to be like, oh my God. But I'm gonna watch it, and we'll just judge it from that.
Where is James at? He was the producer through some of his glory seasons. Is he? I think James is at Married to Medicine now, running that. But James, you're missed, man.
I hope
no shade there, no shade, but we do miss James.
Yeah, I think Potomac, Married to Medicine, Beverly Hills are going to be some good seasons. Beverly Hills, they haven't given us much, but I think that's why it's going to be good.
It's going to be good because Lisa Rinna's not around blabbing it, you know, about the season and ruining it for us like she did last season.
Well, you know, Lisa Rinna wanted to go because you know she got tired of Garcelle making everything be
I'm so glad she gone, but I'm sad about this.
Yeah.
Mia, how could you? You cheated on me allegedly when you cheated on G. I was rooting for you. They're gonna set her up at that reunion again. Ooh.
They gonna get her. Yeah. And so she better get all her narratives together. She better get every bipolar letter, everything together because they are going to get her.
They need to hire Deborah.
On that note, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments what you feel and how you feel about this. Again, you know, it's all alleged. I do have credible sources. You know, these two, Mia and Gordon, are allegedly getting divorced at the hands of Mia cheating, and the people are saying that Gordon is going around to anybody that will listen, try to drag her through the mud. That is the tea. Like this video, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Chase, and make sure y'all get y'all thoughts. Okay. Happy Friday, y'all. Have a great Labor Day and safe Labor Day.
Oh yeah, you now have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Despite the tea.